Hello everyone, welcome to Whisper the Mystery. A very warm welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. Welcome to the family. In today's reading, we're going to look into what are people's first impression about you? What do they notice about you? There are three piles over here. This is the first pile, the yellow heart, the second pile, the blue heart, and the third pile, the pink heart. So please take a moment, meditate on the cards, and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And when you're ready, we'll begin with the first pile, the yellow heart. Welcome, pile 1, all those who've chosen the yellow heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. In today's reading, we're going to look into what are people's first impression about you? What do they notice about you? Before starting pile 1, if any of you are interested in a personal reading or if you'd like to learn a tarot course, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. Okay, so pile 1, angels, please guide and tell me. What do people first notice about pile 1? What is their first impression? First impression about pile 1. Okay. What are people's first impression about pile 1? Okay. Right. So I'm going to take out one card at a time here. Pile 1. So let's see here. Let me arrange it. Second. Okay. Right, so let's make this as a surprise and open the cards one by one, all right? So first we have here the Knight of Wands. So first of all, pile 1, what I'm getting from here is a very fiery energy here. You come across as someone who's very confident, who speaks their mind, who is more of an extrovert, because here with the Knight of Wands is someone you're very fiery, who's not afraid of taking a step, who's not shy of approaching and taking a step as well. So it's a very extroverted energy here, which I'm sensing in you. Now, there is a tint here I'm seeing that some of them could also be a little bit fearful for you. I don't know why. We'll probably have a look at the rest of the cards, then we'll realize that. But it's an energy here with the Knight of Wands, the way he's holding the wands as well. You know, it's right at the front that do not mess with me. If you mess with me, there are consequences. That's the type of energy here that I'm getting from you. I'm getting your way drawn to this person's eyes. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe some of you could also have, eyes that are slightly lifted. So your eyes here as well could be a little bit daunting, where you're speaking through your eyes. So it's a little, it's an energy here where people do feel that, you're not someone they could play a fool with, or you're not someone who is also very gullible. You're coming across as someone who knows what they're doing, who knows what they're speaking, and who knows how to stand up here for themselves. Okay, so that's a very, very strong energy here I'm getting from you. Next we have here image number 39. Right, do you already see the similarities? We have here a lot of red here in both the cards. Red is fire, red is passion, but red could also represent anger. Okay, so that's the reason I felt with you where, people who notice you, or the first impression they get that you could be, someone where if they do mess with, or if they go on the wrong side, you could probably show your temper as well. Now, this is also coming across as a card where, there is a side of you. White is considered to be something very pure. Okay, very, it's a sign of purity over here. So it's interesting to get these two combination here. I'm getting from here a very attractive feeling. Okay, a lot of you probably out there could be having a very good physique, and interesting part is in this photograph here, we can only see the face. We can't really see the body out there. Maybe the rest of the cards will reveal it, but with here I'm sensing that through your face, through your features is so attractive that automatically they find, your physique as well very attractive because of the whole thing. But they also feel that a part of you inside is very, very pure. You probably stand up here for what you feel is right. Okay, this is very personal. This is not something which is universal truth. This is something of your truth. So they feel that you stand up for what you feel is right, and you'll also stand up here for those people whom you feel is correct. So, for example, if you're a manager, okay, and someone comes and meets you the first time, they know looking at you that nobody's supposed to mess with you or your team. Okay, you will protect those whom you truly love. Right. Then we have here image number 16. This very interesting because this is something where this woman is up and there is, this dream image here which is getting, but I'm getting a little, it's like a tower feeling from here. Right. So it looks here like you are not someone who is, as I said in the beginning, who is gullible. Not at all. You're not a naive person. You're coming across as someone who's had your own share of experiences in life. That's the reason you are who you are. That's the reason you're so fiery and you know how to stand up for yourself. Those people who know how to stand up for themselves are those who have initially fallen down. And that's the reason why now they stand up for themselves and for others. Okay, so here as well, they get a feeling that, you have experienced things in life. And that's why you are such a strong individual. I'm getting a very strong character from you, Palwan. Very, very bold and strong. Okay, that's the type. It's the opposite of the emotional. You're coming across as someone who is more practical, who's more rational, who is strong. And here again, I'm getting it's more like a thunderstorm. You have faced thunders and you're not afraid here. Look at this woman here. Look at this woman is, walking towards the sea here in spite of the thunderstorm that's happening around. Because she's looking at the rainbow. Okay, she knows how to get, that in spite, no matter how difficult life could be, you could turn every difficult situation into an opportunity. And that is something where someone who's very practical will be able to do. Okay, so here you're coming across as a very fearless person. And that's something here as well that I saw in this person's eyes. Fearlessness. Absolutely fearless. Next we have here, gossip. Very interesting, Parwan. So clearly, as the name suggests, okay, they probably feel that you have a lot of information as well. You're probably someone as well who's a very good communicator. Even with the Knight of Wands, is someone who's very good in their speech. And with the gossip, the way you talk, it looks like you have a lot of information going around about everyone. Okay, so when people talk to you, you could be talking about different individuals. You could be talking about, about any topic. You are a person here of topics. You have so many things here that you can chat about. And this just gives out the impression here that you could be someone who loves gossiping, okay, who loves talking here. And that's clearly, it's a very big sign as well of the Knight of Wands. Very interesting combination here we have. Then we have your image number 9. This, I cannot stop but notice, is red your favorite color, Palwan? Or, do you like wearing red? Because here again, we have your red, red, red. It's a similar energy, okay? It's very, very strong. And here again, now I cannot decide who you are. Are you the person here who is, lifting someone else, or you're being lifted? Right? Because here again, as I felt, you stand up not just for yourself, but you also stand up for other people. And that is your aura, your energy coming up here. It's a person here as well where you could be you would excel in a leadership position here. Okay, or something here where, you're probably your own boss, or you're higher up in the hierarchy, or even if you're running a house, right? You are probably someone here who is the leader. People ask you questions. People come to you for advice here. You're a very wise and intelligent person that's coming across. So here again, definitely someone here who's helping others lift up. Okay. Now, they do feel that with this sense that, some of you maybe are the first impression coming up is you're such a strong individual. They feel that a lot of you could be single, okay? Or maybe relationship is not a priority in your life. And I don't know why this is coming up as a first impression, but maybe because of the independent person you are, maybe because of the strong person you are. I get a sense that they feel like it's very difficult for you to be in a relationship with someone else because of all these things happening in your life, because you probably love your independence and you're such a strong personality that they feel that it's difficult for you out there to be in a relationship. See here, we have the card of strength, lion, strong, strong, strong. And I feel like your first impression is that people do get intimidated by you, pile one. Okay. And then we have your release. There you go. So I get a feeling from this though that sometimes people, the first impression is when they've met you, you've probably been screaming, you've been, you've had a bad day, or, you've been more blunt. That's what they've seen you, I'm sensing here, pile one. So some of them, that has left a long-lasting impression of them about you. This might not have always been the case, but I feel that some people here had caught you on a bad day. And if they had, they're not able to take that image out of their mind. I'm getting a feeling that a lot of them have been very scared of you, pile one, right? But if we remove the fear from this, you are coming across, as I said, someone who is a very, very strong character, strong individual. And I love your passion. You're coming across as such a passionate person out there. But the thing is here, because people are a little bit scared and intimidated, even if they find you very sensual, very hot, I feel that a lot of them here are scared to approach you. Okay, so if you do want people to approach you, you might have to put your guard a little bit down. All right, pile one, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading or if you'd like to learn a tarot course, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, pal, to all those who've chosen the blue heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. Today's reading, we're going to look into what are people's first impression about you? What do they notice about you? Pile 2, if any of you are interested in a personal reading or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. Okay, so my angels, what do people first notice about pile 2? Have a look. What do people first notice about pile 2? What's the first impression? One more, please. Okay. Let's see from the other cards. Pile 2. What are people's first impression about you? Angels, what are people's first impression about pile 2, please? Okay. So, pile 2. We're going to have a look at the cards here one by one. Okay. So first we have here image number 47. It's pile 2. I'm getting a very healing energy here from this. You're coming across as someone here who's very helpful, very healing. It's like when someone talks to you, they feel like they're some way being healed. You could be also a very good listener. We'll have a look at the rest of the cards as well to see about your communication. But I see you as someone who's a very good listener. You could be listening to people, very intensely and intently. And that automatically heals people around you. Right? That's the first impression they get. It's a very calming energy here. It's very calm. So even if someone is, they started off being very hyper, or even if they started off with an anger, you calm them down. Okay, you just heal the person some way or the other. That's, I think, it's for a lot of you, it's your gift. Maybe for some of you could also be the healing profession, but you know what, you don't necessarily have to be a tool, because like I said, just your presence as well is healing for a lot of people. That's very, very beautiful. It's like even when I'm talking here, I feel very calm and relaxed. So that's the vibe you're giving out. You come across as someone to be very calm and soothing person. Next, we have your image number 12. Pile 2, there's something very magical about you here. It's like people don't understand. They feel like when they start talking to you, they start opening up. It's like, you know, how a child out there goes to their mother or father and just starts telling them everything what's going on in their mind. They don't know what they're saying or why they're saying it, yet they're saying. So there's something about you here. It's just magical, right? Can you see here? There's a circle here. There is something about you. And people, they get confused as well. They don't know why this is happening. They don't know that, you know, when they get in touch with you, when they contact you, when they, you know, see you for the first time, they don't know what happens to them. It's like something inside them just trusts you. A healing process takes place, okay, which, you know, helps to heal their inner child. And they feel like they can trust you. Wow. Sorry, my mobile got switched off. Okay, right. So let's move to the next card now and see what comes up. But before that, let me see if I can find anything else in here. Yeah, okay. One last thing is that in your presence, the first time they feel like they are a child and you are like, you know, a soul whom they can look up to for advice and guidance, okay? That's the energy that kind of comes in. It's like as if you have answers to all their questions. We have your image number 30. Again, it's, ooh, okay. I get a feeling from your pile 3. They feel like you can read their mind. Okay, they feel like something in you knows what they're thinking, as if you can see through them, right? It's like here, they're trying to hide. So a lot of them find it very difficult there, you know, with their first impression to be able to pretend in front of you. Or even if they are, they feel like you've caught them. You know, they feel like you know what they're thinking, what they're feeling. And that makes it so much here difficult for this person out there. It's like, you know, it's like this. They feel like you know what's happening. You know it all. And because they're not used to it, because they're not, you know, we all somehow, with some people, we do put up a mask, right? So here, this person is trying to shield themselves. They're trying to cover themselves up, but they feel like, oh God, I can't do it. I'm just feeling so transparent here front of this person. And this, you know, for a lot of them can be really scary. Some of them are quite open out there to find someone, you know, who can help them, whom they can trust. But for a lot of them, they don't like it. They don't like to lose this control. They don't like to have this feeling that, you know, they're out in the open and somebody knows what's going on in their mind and who they truly are. So this is a bit scary for them. So I feel that for a lot of people, the first time they meet you, you know, half of them would be repelled because of this, okay? And half of them would get attracted because of this. So you'll have two types of people. So I don't think so you'll be someone who will have so many friends around you, you know, who's like a magnet attracting everyone. No. I feel that there is a percentage, there is a portion out there, you know, who would run away from you, right? Because of the so very reason that you know who they are or you're able to see through them. This could be quite, I feel it's very scary for some of them here, pile 2. Maybe some of you should watch pile 3 while I say that. Next, we have your 4 of coins. Okay, so again, I'm getting this very soft-spoken energy here with this person, you know. You could speak well, yes, but you're more of a soft-spoken person out there. And with the 4, I'm getting a very simplistic, a simple feeling from here. So yes, you might dress up, you might, you know, wear different clothes, but I don't think so you will be someone who would be showing off your brands. Okay, you're a very minimalistic person. For example, even if you have your own transport, you know, it would be, for you, that's just a mode of transport. You wouldn't think about getting those higher brands just to show off. I'm not getting the show off energy from here for you. Yes, you like to dress up, you know, you want to look good, absolutely, but doesn't mean that you will spend thousands on it. You know, so again, when they see you, it's kind of that energy that, you know, this person can afford, but they're choosing to be intelligent about it, to be smart about it. They are a very minimalistic person here. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting from you. Next, we have confusion. Okay. And this is what I feel people feel around you, not about you. Okay. Because this energy here I'm feeling, it's more around this person. So people get confused here. Okay. When they meet you, they don't know what is it. They don't know why they're feeling that way. So a lot of people, when they meet you, they're always left with an impression about you. That's because around you, they do get this feeling of, I'm confused. Why am I thinking this way? Why am I feeling that way? What is happening to me? And again, with this confusion here, it's a very spiritual type of energy here. It's like this person's spirit, the soul, is trying to tell them something. It's trying to show them something. It's like you're acting here like a mirror to them. Okay, like I said, for some of them, they're going deep into themselves and they don't mind. But for the others here, they don't like it that you're able to see them, that you are being a mirror to them. So here, they're always left here being confused. You always, Pile 2, leave an impression on people, whether you want it or not. You probably don't even try it, okay? But that's your energy here. That's your gift. Then we have your acceptance. So, Pile 2, you're someone who accepts people for who they are, okay? And this is what, again, they feel it. You're always very kind when you meet someone for the first time. You're not nasty at all. You're very accepting for who they are. And it's like, regardless, you do not judge a person because of the wealth or because of the looks. Not at all. You always treat everyone equally. And that's what people notice about you. Whether it's someone who is, a beggar to someone who's a millionaire, okay? Someone who's, who maybe is not as good looking to someone who's extremely good looking. Everyone for the first time is same in your eyes. After that, what you go by is probably the person's nature and character. But as a first time, you always treat everyone equally with a lot of respect and acceptance out there. And this does not go unnoticed here, Pile 2, not at all, because that's what they notice, whether it's a person's age, ethnicity, anything. You're always, because you're more spiritual here, I'm sensing. And that's how you see a person. You're looking at the person's soul. You're not looking. Everywhere I'm sensing here that you're looking at a person's soul. You impact their soul. You do not really care about their physical appearance here or their materialistic gains here. You're looking here for the person, for who they are and what they are. And that is how people notice you and recognize you. All right, Pile 2, I hope you resonate. All right, Pile 2, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Right. Welcome, Pile 3, all those who've chosen the pink card. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. In today's reading, we're going to look into what are people's first impression about you? What do they notice about you? Pile 3, if any of you are interested in a personal reading or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. All right. So Pile 3, let's see what are people's first impression about you. What do they notice about you? 3. Okay. Pile 3, what do people notice about you? Right. Okay, so I'm going to take out the cards one at a time. So let's make it interesting. So first we have here image number 44. Right. This is a very, very spiritual energy I'm sensing from here, Pile 3. Very spiritual. It's extremely, extremely pure, right? And beautiful at the same time. I can't help but notice here the beauty of the person, okay? So I feel that people's first impression about you is that how beautiful you are. Whether you try looking good or not, whether you try to wear different clothes or not, the thing is your simplicity here is the beauty. Okay? The more simple you are, I feel the more beautiful people find you. And you're coming across as well as someone who is very deeply emotional, sensitive. Yeah, I'll need to have a look at the rest of the cards because I feel that some of you could also feel that, but especially if you're young at age, they could feel that you could be a little bit naive as well. Okay, this is for those of you who are quite young. But besides that, I'm just getting a feeling that they find you extremely, extremely beautiful. Now, I'm getting the sense that for, some of you, people feel that you're not approachable for some reason. Okay, maybe for some of you, you are already with someone. Okay, this I'm getting in a more romantic sense. Okay, they feel that you have many suitors. You have so many people who want to be with you or who would like to be with you. Okay, so they feel like either they do not stand a chance or you are already here with someone else. Okay, and that's the reason why. It's like, you're kind of like the forbidden fruit here. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, they can only admire you, but they cannot approach you. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Next, we have image number 40. Look at this. It's stunning. People cannot get over your beauty here, Paltry, I'm sensing. You're coming across as someone extremely beautiful. You probably could be having very beautiful features. Your eyes, it's just like, or perfection. And look at this as well. It's very simple, very minimal, right? But your features, that's really, really standing out here, Paltry. Extremely beautiful. People here want to spend more time with you, but you come across as someone who maybe does not have enough time here for people. They would want to just sit and watch you and stare at you, but obviously that would be very creepy if someone does that. Okay, so they cannot do that. But they wish to just stare at you and look at you. They cannot get over your beauty, regardless of your age, your Paltry. That's not a problem at all, because whatever your age is, you are beautiful here. And they feel that when they're in your presence, or, especially, of course, we're talking about the first impression here, is that time goes very quickly. I don't know how, maybe it's your profession as well for some of you, Paltry, where you do not get enough time here to spend with a person. But they feel like time here, they do not have enough time to spend with you. Okay, and they wish they had more time here to be able to look at you, admire you, talk to you. Okay, but with the golden energy here, it's beauty I'm sensing from this. Very abundant energy. And the interesting part here, we have 4-4. So a lot of you might be seeing 4-4-4, or number 4 is very important, or some of you could be 40 and 44 as well. Look at this. Next image, number 27. Again, another beauty card. Okay, and here though, I'm not sure what they're called, but they were like, sharp porcupine type of objects around it. So it's the red here, it's the passion, desire here. So a lot of people, Paltry, when they look at you, they really desire you. They find you so attractive, so beautiful. And you kind of know how to dress for the occasion as well. I'm sensing from this. A lot of people here, they just, in their first meeting, find you very, very attractive. And they start getting like butterflies inside them, I feel like, they could be blushing, they could be crushing on you hard. That's the energy I'm sensing for you. I feel like a lot of you, Paltry, you've had a glow up, okay? In the past, maybe when you were much younger, you probably didn't have the glow that you have right now, okay? That's what I'm feeling here. So a lot of you have transformed. You could have been beautiful, yes, of course, but this glow which you have on your face, that this thing where you're attracting people, I feel that that's come up recently, right? And you are definitely attracting here many suitors. There's so many people out there, Paltry, who are admiring you right now, who really want to be with you and who are crushing very hard on you. Okay, it's a very sensual energy here I'm sensing. And again, with all of them, it's just beauty, beauty, beauty standing out. That's the first impression that is coming across. It's like they're not even listening to what you're saying here, Paltry. I feel that they're just stunned here by how you look. You could be also a male watching this, absolutely. But I just feel that people are stunned when they look at you. They just get butterflies in the stomach, and they don't know why they're feeling that. They just don't know. Okay, it's just something about you that just draws them in. Okay. Next, we have your renewal again. Okay. People, when they see you for the first time, it just makes them feel very happy inside, very excited. It's a very excited feeling as if something is happening inside them. And it's this renewed energy here which they're feeling. They probably don't feel this very often. So when they're with you in your presence, when they meet you, it's like, they just want to look at you. They go into their own dreamland. It's beautiful. Everything around them feels beautiful. Even if they probably met you in a place which is not clean, it's not very tidy around or something. It's just suddenly when they look around, everything feels beautiful because of your presence here. Okay, and it's red again. So I'm getting with this red here a very passionate and attractive energy out there. I don't see you here talking a lot. Okay, I see you here as kind of who's more, that yes, hi, how are you? You just you're just so confident in your own self. I'm seeing you as someone extremely confident here, pile 3. It's people here when they meet you for the first time, they could be talking much more than you, but you're just confident and self-assured here in yourself. That's amazing. High Priestess. Okay, again, this is someone here. Pile 3, I can just apologize today. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I'm getting disturbed all the time here, but I am going to complete this reading. So I was talking here about the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, again, I feel this energy here that you're coming across as someone as well, like a free bird, a free-spirited person here. Okay, it's like you on your own, you're doing what you're passionate about. A lot of you could be out there, maybe you're following your passions, or you're very passionate about what you're doing, what you're saying here. So you're very aligned to your true purpose, and that's how you're coming across. Whatever you're doing, whatever circumstances people meet you in, for example, when they ask you, what do you do? And you tell them, a lot of you, I feel here, you're very close to your passion. For example, even if some of you are interested in tarot, you could be having a side, job, which is maybe your main income. But at the same time, when you mention tarot, they know that somewhere you're true to yourself. Okay. And not just that, any other form of, art or work that you're attached to. It's just, you're being very true and authentic here to yourself, pile 3. Okay. And that's how you're coming across. Now, for a lot of you, though, I feel like people could feel you're very quiet. You're not coming across as a very chatty person. Some of you could be more of an introvert as well. Again, it doesn't mean you don't have confidence. You are a very confident person, but you're someone whom just, maybe do not like to waste your energy out there by talking unnecessarily, right? You're more of a good listener here. That's the type of person you're coming across, who's very wise, who would speak, when you feel is actually the need to. So it's a very aligned, also someone here who's more awakened, right? That's the form of energy I'm getting. You're coming across as an awakened soul, not as a sleeping soul, okay? Then we have your perception. This is so beautiful. Just see if it's clearing up. Yeah. Again, here, it's like, you're not affected by anything happening around you. Even here with the renewal is someone, the whole world, whatever is happening around, you come across as someone who is, in their own zone. You're probably in your own environment. You're just not bothered by what's happening around. So you could be coming across as someone who doesn't like conflicts, who stays away from conflicts, away from gossips. Okay. You are someone where, if someone comes and tells you, oh, I'm going to give you this, something really precious, you'll be like, okay, I'll think about it. What else does it say? You're just, with the materialistic world here, I'm sensing that I'm trying to find the right word, but basically what I'm trying to say is that they do not tempt you. Materialism doesn't tempt you. Okay, you probably are someone who goes into your own inner world, right? And you love that. Maybe some of you love reading as well. You just like your inner peace. Here as well, if someone, for example, is just around you, okay, maybe they're a group of people who are sitting and gossiping there about someone, you wouldn't go and join the gossip and ask them, oh, tell me what's happening. No, you're the opposite. You will sit and mind your own business, right? And you wouldn't interfere in someone else's business. That's what basically I'm getting. You are someone who is happy in your own zone. You don't care what's really happening in the outside world. Okay, and they feel like it's very difficult for them to get your attention. Very difficult. If you give someone your attention, I feel here, if you give someone your attention, you give them 100% of your attention and not half-heartedly. If you like someone or something wholeheartedly. So you're more like you're into everything, just everything or nothing. Okay, that's the type of energy I'm getting from you. Many people, pile 3, they want to get close to you. They want to know you. They want to be in your environment, a part of your life. But you do not let people in your life. You only let those type of people, very few handful, and they are precious to you. They are very, very precious to you. Okay, and here again, precious for you is not a materialistic pleasure or a materialistic type of thing. Precious for you is a thought. Precious for you is a person. Okay, and this is what actually means to you. So I feel here there could be people who would be really jealous of those people whom you are close to, because that's what they want. But you do not allow them to enter your life. You do not allow everyone there to enter your inner circle. You're very private about your life. You're very private. Yeah, I'm seeing a more private person here. You're probably someone as well who, come across as someone who doesn't really share their secrets, but you'll only share it to those people whom you truly trust. And you do not trust everyone here. The person you trust the most is yourself, and then those people whom you've allowed them to enter your life. All right, pal 3. I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you'd like to request a personal reading, or if you'd like to learn tarot course, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.